My name is Kenneth Martin Wheeler. That's my legal name. My professional name is Flex Wheeler. Started actually fighting in martial arts back when I was 7 years old. I love fighting. There's absolutely no better sport to me than fighting. It's just that amazing adrenaline you get when somebody touches you or you touch them. Believe it or not, I'm actually probably was 10 times better as a fighter than I ever was as a pro bodybuilder. When I was 9 years old, started off in Shorin-ryu. Then I went to Shotokan, came back to Shorin-ryu, then went to Taekwondo, Hapkido Karate, Chinese Kung Fu, came back to Taekwondo, and then who now I give credit for my entire fighting ability and my mindset that I was able to use in bodybuilding. Met Tyrell Maguire and his business partner when they formed together this alliance called Kim Kwando. So obviously everybody knows Kimpo was very great, close combat, hands, elbows, stuff like that, but respectfully very weak when it comes to your leg ability. Obviously Taekwondo was beautiful at that, great aerial kicks, but it's not really combat oriented. And if you break their barrier as far as their legs, hands are not the most powerful and things. Yeah. So they just took the best of both worlds, just the best of the hands and the best of the feet, and formed Kim Kwando. And I have my second degree in Kim Kwando.
You know, so let's talk a little bit about that. Let's stay in the martial arts, because I'm a big martial artist, been training for a very long time. And nowadays, everything is MMA. Like the young guys have no idea about traditional martial arts, man. You know, when you say Shotokan or Shorin-ryu or you know, Chinese Kung Fu or anything like that, they're lost. Yeah. I came up very traditional like yourself. You know, I came up in Chinese Kung Fu and Aikido, and I think this is my point of view. I don't know if you would agree here, but the essence of the traditional martial art, where you would actually go learn it, study it, manifest the mindset very deep, is pretty much dead in many places nowadays. Everything is MMA, go mix all the martial arts and go to the ring. What are your thoughts on that?
First and foremost, whatever advances the sport, martial arts, in any discipline, right? I'm for it. I think you're very right when it comes to just the pure art itself. It's kind of died out, and now it's all MMA. I do agree with that as far as like when it comes to true fighting, because all the different disciplines have their weaknesses. I would probably dedicate Thai boxing as probably one of the most complete fighting arts that you can take a yellow belt in Thai boxing and put him on the street. He'd probably handle anyone who walked up on him. But yeah, I mean, just me and you talking, no disrespect to anyone else and with their beliefs. You asked me a question, so I'm going to answer it. I think that beauty and that love is gone. Just the tradition that you have, getting high-ranking belts, just the mental part of it is so much deeper. The mindset of it is gone. And also, I think, even before MMA became powerful, because of movies and all of that, all these dojos start popping up, and you're getting these guys who are, you know, freaking 3 years old with a second degree black belt. It became a business where the kids would leave because they didn't get the belt that they wanted. Yeah. And that kind of, I think, softened the sport also. We trained a lot of the military and Fresno PD, and he would literally make me put on no belt at all. And I would just run through all the black belts, all these sergeants and third degrees, you know, with all, you know, belts don't even have no color on it anymore. Yeah. And they would always ask what my belt is, and he would never allow me to tell him. And I'd always like, why are you holding me back? I mean, look at these guys. He goes, that's the reason why, you know, I want you to be a true black belt in essence. So he literally didn't give me my black belt until I went back to one of his tournaments after I won the USA Championship.
Wow. So, powerful, man. Powerful.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It's just gone. It's different. But I think also, if you look at like the UFC, some of the greatest fighters, UFC and also Karate Combat, right? And some of the other organizations, you look at the true like point fighters, the true martial artists, they're killing it. I know Wonder Boy very well. Raymond Daniels fought underneath me before he was even a green belt. I was a brown belt and black belt fighting. I used to watch Raymond Daniels fight as a point fighter. And then I went to his very first full contact fight. So look at him now, you know, just running through everybody. And, you know, obviously the Wonder Boy took him to the UFC, and he's just an amazing fighter. So when you have that, especially distance, I love kicking, right? I just thought it was something so amazing to be able to take your leg and launch it at an opponent and touch them with it or blow them out of the out of the ring, and they can't even, like, their brain don't even recognize fast enough what's happening. I have all these Super 8s, and we used to slow them down. I would launch attack, and my foot would be about this far away, and you can see the guy's eyes probably go like that. It's too late. I mean, I could do every kick you can imagine. You know, axe kick, jump axe kick, jump spinning axe kick. Even in MMA, it's and even in point fighting, it's about distance, right? It's not allowing that person to pierce your barrier of your comfortability.
Sure.
And for me, that was my legs. That's my long range fighting. So I think a lot of the guys who come from that, even what's his name from Brazil?
Oh yeah, yes.
It was also
karate guy.
In karate, yeah, and he did incredibly well. So it's that distance and the way we kick. We don't change our weight distribution. You know, when we're fighting, we don't lean back to kick. We just launch the kick.
Yeah, man, like Benny.
Oh gosh, guys. Man.
Yeah,
Benny, good God. And his brother Binky. Yeah, Benny went all over the world and just ran through people.
Yes, he did.
That
dude had a great kicking, man. He was an amazing kicker. Yeah,
amazing kicker. His we call it the blitz back then. His blitz was just ridiculous. Yeah, that was. I mean, don't get me started on karate.
That's awesome.